Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hello, if you're new, make sure that you subscribe. That way you'll never miss out on another pick a card reading again. Today we're getting into messages from Durga, Rani herself, which is Goddess Durga. We have Navratri going on, which is a 9-day celebration of this beautiful goddess. And let's get into any messages that she may have for you. This goddess is fierce, she's motherly, she's loving, she's wild, she's beautiful, she's classy, she's elegant, and she's a fighter, she's a warrior, but so loving at the same time. So even if you don't know who this goddess is, or if you don't believe in her or work with her, it's still a message from that kind of an energy. So what I'm going to have you do is pick a pile number or a flower. So pile number 1, yellow roses. Pile number 2, the blue lotus. Or pile number 3, the red roses. And with that being said, while you guys are choosing your pile, I want to let you know there are some new items that I have on my Etsy shop. And also, if you guys want to book a reading with me, I'm getting a lot of questions about readings. You can book with me on my Etsy shop. And I am available. And also, I have a few more other websites you could check out in my description down below. I have a book that I wrote that's available where I teach you guys 30 ways to manifest. So I have a lot of things available. Also on my Patreon, there's over 300 videos that you can get that you will not get on YouTube. So with all that being said, let's get into what the messages are for you. This is really pretty. Do you like the setup? I really love it. It's so pretty. Let's get into your reading. Pile number 1, everybody that picked the yellow roses. First off, before we even get into the reading, I've kind of looked at the cards a little bit, but I do want to mention about the yellow roses. There's a reason that you picked this. Now, when we offer this goddess, Durga, flowers, she loves red flowers and pink flowers. She loves fruits. She loves neem, if you know what that is. It's a neem tree. You can offer her the leaves or the oil. And yellow flowers is something you can also offer her. She just loves it. She goes smitten over flowers, okay? So yellow flowers also have this meaning of happiness and friendship and just the energy of the sun and bringing that and conjuring that into your life right now is very, very important, okay? Which comes to the first card. Now look at the color scheme of this card. It says surrender fear. Let go of the fearful stories that you're telling yourself. Stay in the moment, right? This is about right now. The reading is about your energy right now. And focus on solutions and celebrate every single baby step forward. Now, the things that have been going on in my life behind the scenes right now, the only thing that's keeping me strong and keeping me going is baby steps. Taking it one day at a time. Yes, it's important to think about what you need to get done in the future, tomorrow, the next week. You know, the things like responsibilities and obligations we have, like bills and mortgage and rent and insurance, like all those things. We don't have a choice. We have to do those things, right? But apart from that, like taking things one step at a time. If you guys see, there is a fly over here. I just spent all weekend cleaning my office. But you know what? Flies, and my house is clean, girlfriend. But flies, when they show up, it's a sign of something dirty. It's a sign that there's either an evil eye on you or something around you or your spirit or like something you're trying to do and somebody just like criticized it and they put an evil eye on it. So what I want you to do is work with yellow flowers around this time. Any goddess that you work with, I want you to give them yellow flowers or give the yellow flowers to yourself, to the feminine energy within yourself. Whether you're a man or a woman, every person has a feminine and a masculine energy, but right now we're focusing on the feminine. So I want you to work with yellow flowers. And if you don't have yellow flowers, I want you to wear more yellow clothing, jewelry, bed sheets, decorations, lemons, like anything yellow right now is really going to help you overcome this fear. Now we're going to get into what that fear possibly could be. Okay. We have the Kali card. This fear is based out of something that was shown to you. This fear is based out of a truth that you have just found out recently. It's based off something maybe that you were in denial about, and all of a sudden, Kali is the remover of illusions. She doesn't like her children living in denial or illusion. So she will bring the truth out in front of you. And sometimes the truth is not comfortable or easy to see. And the truth sometimes could be some of your fears, you know? So, okay. I also see Kundalini awakening here. Kundalini awakening means, you know, sometimes when the Kundalini awakens, you feel like your world has just been torn apart and ripped apart. Whatever this truth was that you found out or that you had to come in terms with, it broke you, it shattered you, and it turned your world kind of a little upside down, shook your world up. But I promise you, this was for you. This was for the good. This was something that had to happen because you were living in this fearful energy. Like, look at this man, like always in defense mode, always trying to fight back, always trying to prove your point. And you were tiring yourself out. And that's not fair to you. That's not right. But you were doing that because you were living in this energy where you felt like you needed to do that. Like you knew something was off, but you just couldn't put your finger on it. Well, she put her finger on it. And she showed you what that was. Another thing that I see is the masculine energy in your life had to be shaken. So masculine energy is a lot about protectiveness, providing, being strong, hunting, taking care. And like, I feel like your energy of masculinity in your life, whether that be from a partner or from somebody in your life that was masculine or from your own self, was something that really needed to be shaken up. Your masculine energy needed to be shaken up. And you were afraid of that because when the masculine energy gets shaken up, that's our stability. And that's scary, right? But you are going to be okay. Because Kali will never ever let her children. She will never show the truth and then just leave her children. She will show you the truth and then she will guide you to what you need to do, where you need to go, and everything, every baby step you need to take after that. Baby steps, the smallest thing, which even means just getting your dishes done, just doing your bed, just doing your laundry, just cleaning out a closet, like baby steps, just even paying a bill. Okay, small by tiny, everything will get done. Okay, we have karma. Very interesting card that pops up right now. This is a karmic reset. It's something that is being rebalanced and reset in your life, like realigned in your life because it wasn't balanced. You were living in fear. You were living in denial. You had blindfolds on to things that people were doing behind your back, in front of your face, or whatever the case might have been. Now that all of that is being reset. You are not going to be like that anymore because now you're going to open your eyes and you're going to see and come up higher, okay? And you're going to be more mentally focused. You're going to be more clear. And I really don't see karmic, like negative karma on your part. But I do, because it is a collective reading, I do see for some of you, if you were the ones that were doing the wrong behind the back of somebody or like being corrupted or taking advantage or lying or manipulating to get your way, or even instilling fear in people to get your way, those things are going to be reset around this time. And I still want you to work with yellow flowers, to just help that energy disperse with ease, and this karmic balance just come with ease, do its thing, do its job, rebalance and reset everything, and then just kind of we'll go from there, we'll move forward from there, right? Now the last card in your reading is Dhyan, which means focus, concentrate, but also play a little bit, have fun, dance, get into your spirituality. I also see connecting with the ocean, connecting with ocean energy a lot. If you can go near the ocean, spend some time near water. And if you can't, then drink more water, or take a bath, or take a nice shower, set up your shower, use some really pretty soap, like whatever is relaxing to you in a shower or a bath. I want you to also spend time near trees and plants around this time. And I see a female that's helping you a lot, that is matching your energy as much as she can. This could also be like I said, whether you're a man or a woman, you have feminine and masculine energies. This could also be a man that has more feminine energy. But the energy that you're connecting with is somebody else's feminine energy, and they are helping you. They're very genuine. Okay, I see I really do see. They're helping you, and they're going to tell you the truth, and they're going to guide you through this. And this could even be Goddess Durga herself, or it could be somebody in your life that is a feminine energy, a strong feminine energy that is not afraid to speak the truth, and a strong feminine energy that has conquered and faced her fears. Okay? If you guys want to book a reading with me, I am available. It's on my Etsy shop. And with that being said, I will talk to you guys very, very soon. Happy Navratri. Bye. For everybody that picked pile number 2, Blue Lotus. This is a flower that is very sacred, and it helps you to connect with God, whatever that may mean for you. That could mean your higher self. It could mean your crown chakra. This could mean the deities and the gods and the goddesses, ancestors that you work with. There's a message of you connecting with them. And I have not looked at all the cards yet, but let's get into what the reading is. The first card that comes up is surrendering to your creativity. Looking into the mirror and seeing yourself in a way that you've never seen yourself. Looking at yourself in a way where you are capable and able, and you have the capacity to do anything that you want to do. Let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or how to solve a problem. Get creative on how to solve a problem. If one, who was it that said, when you keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, that's called insanity. You got to change something. So the message for you right now is to change something, and how to change it is to do something fun, do something creative, do something where you make something. Okay? Use your mind. There's such a powerful message about using your mind to make something. And there's a butterfly in this image right here, if you see it. And butterflies to me represent new life, rebirth. Now, when a butterfly, before the butterfly is born, it is a caterpillar, right? It goes into the cocoon. It has to sit there for a while it grows its wings. Now, that's all just natural. The caterpillar doesn't even think twice. It just knows that this is what I'm supposed to do. And I learned this message with my cats. I have 3 cats. And each cat just automatically knows to poop in the litter box. And it's so fascinating to me how they just know. Like, dogs don't go in the litter box. Like, if you have a lizard or a hamster or a snake, right? They're not going to go poop in the litter box or pee in the litter box. But for some reason, there's something about cats that they just know. It's fascinating to me how nature just knows itself and knows what to do. Like caterpillars, right? And I feel like that's the state that you're in. You don't know really what you're doing, but you're just following the nature of yourself. And keep doing that. The next card that comes up for you guys is this. Now, this is a form of Durga, and it says Forest of Delusion. There was a moment very recently that I feel a lot of you were just very confused. You didn't know what to do, where to go, how to help yourself. But you were still strong through it all. Even through your confusion, you were able to make it. I really do want you guys to go watch pile number 1, because I do feel like there's messages in there about this kind of an energy where, you don't really know where you're going or what you're doing. But something is guiding you. And that something and somebody is something higher, a higher power. There's like this warrior type of an energy within yourself. But you really have to look in the mirror and see what those things are that hold your warrior down, that make your warrior side weak. What are those things? And you know what? I'm very curious and I'm very fascinated. I would love to know in the comment section down below, what do you think that is? Or if you're even comfortable messaging me, I would really love to know what that is. What was blocking your creativity? Now, our creativity is our sacral chakra. That is our part of ourself that is our sexuality, creativity, ideas, imagination, our how, how much fun we have in our life and how much fun we don't have in our life. What is blocking the fun if the sacral chakra is not active, right? Now, the next card that comes up, which is really, really interesting and funny. Not funny, but the sacral chakra. This is our sacral chakra. It lives right here. And this is our sexuality. This is our creativity. This is something you are being very, very... I feel like... Okay, wait. Let me restart that. You have a lot of ideas. You have a lot of potential. You have a lot of... If I pause for a second, I'm kind of just focusing on the cards. You have a lot of things that you want to do and accomplish and achieve. But there's something else that takes over. And it has to do with either sexuality or your creativity. Either you believe you can't do it, or you let something else come in the way. Delusion. You're confused. And you confuse... If you hear that, that's my cat. He loves to talk. But there's something in your mind. There's something that is blocking you from connecting to your higher power right now. And how to unblock that? Do something creative. Creativity is different for everybody. Some people can write a poem. Some people can write a story. Some people can paint. Some people can do landscaping. Some people can decorate a house. Some people can clean a house like nothing else. Like creativity comes in hundreds and hundreds and thousands of different forms. Creativity could even be the way people cut and shape a tree, a bush. Creativity can be how a person cleans a car. Creativity comes in so many different forms. I want you to focus on you being creative in any which way that you can. But when you do, I want you to do this creativity from a place of where it's fun for you, it's healthy for you, it's beautiful to you, and you make something beautiful that you can actually show and share to people. Not creativity that you create from delusion, creativity that you create from my cat is distracting me so bad. Not creativity that is born from confusion or from a side of you that you cannot control, that you cannot harness, that you can't just grab in your hands and control that part of you. That's not healthy. You need to focus on creating something from a place of sacred, like a sacred place. The next card is a restless mind. Confusion, a restless mind. Okay? Whatever this confusion is making you more and more and more confused. Whatever this is, it's blocking you from being and having so many things that you want, so many things that you probably even worked for. You can't even harness and touch those things right now. Excuse me. You can't even harness and touch those things right now because you can't focus. And why can't you focus? Because you're giving in to those thoughts and illusions and urges of your restless mind. Now imagine, a lot of people are restless. Like, I always like to think about actors and actresses and musicians, right? They probably are restless, tired, or, ready to go to sleep, waiting in their trailers until their call time comes, right? And as soon as they say call time, whether no matter how tired you are, no matter how hungry you are, no matter what, you better go and make your scene or do your, your work. Call time means call time. You better go. You better be ready. I feel like a lot of you kind of don't allow yourself to be ready because you give into the restless mind and you give into the delusion and the confusion, and then your creativity gets hindered. So I want you guys to work with I want you guys to work with orange colors and mirrors. Clean your mirrors. Clean all your mirrors. And work with orange colors. Orange clothes, orange candles, orange food, orange bed sheets. Okay? And the last card, this is interesting too. The crown chakra, which is what the blue lotus stands for. Look at yellow and purple. Connect with whoever you believe is your higher self, or your god, or your goddess, or your deity, or your ancestors. Connect with that. Talk to them. Write them a letter with purple ink or orange ink. Okay? You are going to be fine. Do these things that I told you. And if you want to book a reading with me so that we can go more into detail about this, I am available on my Etsy shop. If you can go there and purchase, we can get deeper into this. But I feel like a lot of you guys are struggling with that energy, but it will clear up. Okay? If you do work with Durga energy around this time, then I want you to give her either orange flowers or a purple flower to calm down that restlessness in your mind and the confusion in your mind. Okay? I'll talk to you guys very, very soon. Bye. Pile number 3, everybody that picked the roses. I see some very loving energy. I see some very unconditional love energy here. I see passion. I see just very beautiful love. Now, this could be any kind of love in your life. It doesn't have to be just romantic love because, we share love with everyone and everything, even our animals, our pets, our career, friends, whoever's around us that we click with and we connect with. there's a very genuine love here. So let's get into what the messages are. It's interesting. Surrendering resentments. Holding on to resentments only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward toward positive situations in your life. So if something has happened, I want you guys to go watch pile number 1. I feel like there's a message in there for you. But if something has happened where you feel betrayed, or you feel like you have a grudge or resentment, you're not that type of person to, I mean, it hurts and you get mad and you get angry and you get hateful and resentful, right? And it starts affecting other things in your life. You know, it's kind of like, I've heard this quote, I think Gandhi said it, where like if you want to throw coal at somebody to burn them, but you're holding that coal yourself, who is it burning? It's going to burn you first. We don't want that. We want to work through love. We want to work through forgiveness. We want to work through resentments and grudges and all these feelings of hatred towards another being, whoever that may be. It's not healthy. It's not good. It's not helpful in any which way. And I feel like a lot of you have the capability to forgive and move on. But in the midst of that, you have been burnt. And so now you carry those resentments, you carry those grudges alongside with you. And it has turned into a rage. Do you see the red over here? Do you see the red over here? This red, love, beautiful love, soft love, just relaxing, beautiful love. And this is like fire, like you just ready to fight. Even though you love that person, you could just punch them in the face, right? We don't want that, because it's funny because this is like messages from Goddess Durga, right? And so Goddess Durga, from her third eye, Kali was born. Kali is a very, very angry goddess. Very, very like warrior, killer, like she will step on you, she will kill you, she will make you bleed, like she does not care. In front of her rage, nothing and no one means anything. So we don't want to let ourselves become like that, because then you become unstoppable in a way where you're going to destroy everything and everyone else, and also yourself and your loved ones and your career and everything you've built. You're not only just going to destroy other people, you will destroy yourself too. We don't want that. It's a lot of anger. Now the next card that we have here is Radha. She's a very supreme goddess. She's a loyal goddess. And this is actually really funny, because in the back of this card, there's something, it says faith in the power of love. Okay? The ability to win the heart of one's beloved. But how would you do that? You got to let the resentments go. You have to let things go in order to move forward with any relationship or any career or anything. Increased devotion and attainment of divine love. Liberation from the pain of love. You know, they say that love doesn't hurt, but it does. You know, the first fight you ever have with your loved one, it hurts, right? Because first you have the honeymoon period, everything's fun and dandy and sweet. And then you got that first fight, and then you're just like, what the F? Like, you know? But that's normal, and we need to find ways to move on with that. And it doesn't just have to be romantic love. It could be even in like a career situation. And then we have Sita. She's also a very, very devoted being, devoted goddess. And hers says fidelity in love. You know, just because there's a fight or miscommunication or anything doesn't mean that you go to someone else and you talk about this person, or you go to someone else and, like, if you're in a romantic relationship or a partner, and then you get mad at them, so you go to someone else and you just sleep with them. Penance and tolerance, power to improve upon yourself. This is a lot of work on yourself to remove sick thoughts, to remove disturbing thoughts from your mind, to remove insecure thoughts, unhealthy, toxic thoughts from your mind that really get in the way of you experiencing the potential of love in your life, the potential of something that is so genuine and so, I want to say, you are going to be missing out on something or someone that could be yours so strongly, so obsessively yours. But if you continue with resentments and sick thoughts, you're going to burn this love away. Look at all the fire in your reading. Red, the fire. She's sitting on fire. All the gods are just smitten by her, respecting her, but she's sitting in fire because of her husband. She'll sit in fire for the one she loves, no matter who and what does anything for her. So I feel like you have that. Don't throw that away. Don't let it blow off into the wind like this umbrella. Then we have the Durga card. She showed up herself. And it is Navratri. So I think we have like a few days left for Navratri, which means 9 days of her prayers. So right now her energy is very, very strong. People are praying all across the world to this goddess. Her energy is very strong. She's being fed. She's being called upon. She's being conjured. Personal empowerment. Destruction of ignorance. Ignorance. Don't be ignorant of what kind of love. Okay, look, you guys. This reading, I feel like I want to yell at you a little bit. You have so much love and you have so much potential of love, but you are kind of somehow ruining it. You're pushing it away. You're getting angry. You are just kind of not looking at what you need to look at. You're looking at the grudge, the resentment, the faults, or the anger that was there. Suppression of negative psychic influences. There might be evil eye on this relationship, or whatever this is. Might be a little bit of evil eye on there. So I want you to work with roses and red colors. Okay? Rose perfume, rose tea, wearing more red colors, red bed sheets. Okay? Next card that comes up is Radha again. She comes up again. Being loyal, even when the other person didn't respect your loyalty. That's where the resentment came from. This person did not respect your loyalty. And in turn, they might have been accusing you of doing the same thing they were doing behind your back, or maybe they were doing something that made you mad when you were loyal all along. Now remember, this could be a romantic relationship or a career, or like, I need to get into a personal reading with you to see the details of this, but yeah, you have resentment because you were loyal and they were not, or you were loyal and they broke it. That's okay. That is okay, because I want you to work with red roses. Bring some red roses into your house. Grow it, plant it, bring it for yourself. And just watch how you feel. I also want you to work with silver. Okay? Silver dishes, like glitter, like something silver. Work with silver and red. And then watch how your resentment and the grudges and just kind of calm down a little bit. Okay? And the last card that comes up for you is Vishuddha. Vishuddha is our throat chakra. Speak your mind, but without speaking through anger. Speak your mind, but do not speak it through resentment. Speak your mind, but speak it through love. Like santi, which means peaceful. Okay, in peace, speak your mind. And do not speak your mind until you find your peace. You don't want to become aggressive or reactive. You want to speak in peace. Okay? That's going to be your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll talk to you guys very, very soon.